Good morning. All crawl out of coffin. Thank you so much for the resub, Ash. Welcome back for 13 months. 13 months in the depths of wherever we are, the Bunzu dimension. Welcome back, and many thanks. Also, in response to your question in server, I mod that server, so I'm in it. I do my best to pass eyes over everything that is said in there. Hi Mario. Hello Cadence. Indeed. And eventually we will move locations again. As be. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes. Also hope everyone is doing well. It's been a little while since I popped on for hellos, but I am glad just to dip in here and there, methinks. Gosh. Anyway, many pardons for what I think will continue to be a spotty absence, perhaps. The plan today was mostly I get some stuff done, Bun gets some stuff done, and we vibe. We vibe in the forest. But yes, how are you all doing? What are the updates? What are the world updates that have been happening since Bun has been within coffin? No worries, Bun. Always enjoy whenever you stream, even if spotty. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming along to even the spottiest of streams. Let's shuffle on to also made a lot of money on our side business. I mean gardening. Gardening is a good side business. I'm sure everyone should get into gardening, growing our own food and plants and what have you. Busy digging burrows for our secret network to take over Twitch. Secret network? Goodness. What? What? Why would you want a secret network to take over Twitch? Pardon me, I'm just going to eat one of my grain waves, or in American terms, sun chips. Good morning, Lollipop. Good morning, She. Hello. Going to just crunch ASMR. Very crunchy. To expand the network of the bunway. Yes, if you must be fed, please go and have some food. Gosh, thank you for the gift sub to earlier, Nico, Ash, pardon as I'm eating food. What did I have for breakfast? I had leftover curry, which I've been eating for the past week. But curry is good food. Curry and rice. But yes. For lunch, grain waves. I think I might just put these away, lest I be extremely noisy. Crunch crunch ASMR. Maybe we'll get back to them later. But I made curry last 2 days. I see. Curry is good. Curry is great. And it lasts a long time. Which is very handy if you eat at the pace of a snail like I do. Oh, you see, I made curry like a week ago. So it's been a long time eating. But I hope that your curry is delicious. I'm not a huge Twitter person, but I know that with AX coming up, something about AX not enforcing vaccinations or something of the sort. Last time I made curry, I made it too spicy and I kept eating it as is. Eat it with extra rice if it's too spicy. No food goes to waste. That's right. Don't waste food. Besides, if you ever have a garden, you can feed it with food that you can't eat. There's some way to save spicy curry or lollipop. Share the wisdom. Add some honey and potato. I guess that makes sense for you to add something that would soak up the spice, like more potatoes. Think of it as a training arc for your stomach. Training arc for stomach. Maybe someday Bun will fire noodle challenge. I don't know. Just have like spicy noodles in my cupboard. Someone will. I also add apples to my curries, but one of the reasons why I've been adding apple to my curry is because apple is as the days have gotten colder, there is less food to be foraged outside. Check out my street fruit habits. But apples, I picked up a few kind of slightly Scody looking cooking apples from the roadside. And I mean, perhaps they're not fantastic on their own, but if you put them into things like curry, they're just as good as any other apple. Anyway, dribble away at this. I'm hoping, I think, to get some rest. After I dob this in. This is an extra for an adoptable that I made quite a while back, but think that it's not a bad idea to revisit these designs. Anyway, I would like to request one bowl of curry made by Bun. It's okay. The curry that I made is okay. I think that it's a little bit sweet this time, because I used one of my bigger sweet potatoes and I also added two of the apples that I told you about that I picked up. Roadside. This is one of the trees growing in When you head out, so on one of the routes out of the city, there's a few places to stop that lead to like hiking trails, and there's like a tree that's growing not too far. But it's not like super convenient to reach. So, and also, like a lot of apples grown, like not just roadside, but at people's houses, they look pretty scody. I mean, like that's the general fate of apples that get grown at home, because the ones that they grow commercially, like they take great care to make sure that the apples look super spick and span. But for the most part, when you grow apples at home, they tend to have like spots and whatnot. They tend to be a bit malformed in some way or other. And since they look like that, I imagine not that many people were keen to go and take them. But I think that honestly, once you peel the skin and like cook them, you put them in a pot, there's no real difference. Oh, it's winter in New Zealand, right? That's correct. It is winter now. I've been in the garden, but I didn't go into the garden for a while. We had a slew of bad weather. It's all the same underneath kind of thinking. Kind of. There's definitely cases where if you see fruit that's like not so good, I think you should perhaps leave it alone. Obviously, fruit that's been grown roadside has different problems. Like you have to watch out for things like insects. Like just have a wary eye for things that you wouldn't have to in commercially grown products. Whoops, that was not the right layer. I'm going to mash everything now. See how much progress I can make on this today. Anyway, we had a slew of rainy weather. Oh, not only did I go into the garden, but I also went and I met with the ivy again. I went into the garden and I also got back up onto the roof for the first time in a while. What is it? What's on your mind? Getting a pay raise. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's such a good bit of news. More money for Ash so that he can eat better food. Maybe sleep a better sleep. Who knows? I hope it brings you good things. It's great news though. Thanks for letting us know. But I'd been kind of thinking about the ivy with some trepidation because it had been quite a while since I went on the roof last. Zero, hello, good to see you too. I feel like there is a bit of sleeplessness happening amongst folks. I do hope you get some better quality sleep. But yes, better food, better sleep. I also replanted my strawberries, so they're looking incredibly downtrodden, like sort of to the point where I have doubts whether they'll do as well as they did this year. But strawberries are interesting in that they need to like be rerooted after every fruiting season, which is fascinating. Plants are fascinating. Anyway, we'll slowly tidy up this lad. Don't expose me. I almost fell off the roof, which I think was bound to happen sooner or later. But as you do. As you do. I'm okay. I'm okay. I was saved by the ivy. You know how I'll make another diagram, shall I? So you know how the this is like the corner of my roof, and here's like the fence, and then there's the other garage. So here we are. We're looking at my property from here, and the ivy is growing. Ivy is like growing here, but it's like growing here. This is where it is on my roof. We'll label this Ivy. And we'll just we'll pop bun here. So the bun with my shears. Bun with my shears. I went up to go and tackle my not friend the ivy. And let's just make that background white actually. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts up to Lollipop Ash. Bun Ivy. So the ivy, I did before I left it for a while. As in before we had that stretch of like quite rainy weather, and also before I sprained my ankle at the beach. So how can I explain this? The way the ivy is structured, trying to make this like as make sense. So the ivy, it's like growing from here, and then it has like huge vines. It has to be movable, so you can see this is I am bun. So what I do is I snip all of these to try and like get things away, and parts fall off here and there. But it's still quite massive, and it's still like growing over this way, still growing over yonder. But because I've been like cutting it away down here, we're always getting like leaves and whatnot that fall off, and so the leaves they fall off, and whoops, wrong layer. A prime example of why Bun doesn't use layers. And so what happens is we have this layer of leaves that turn to mulch, and so after the green leaves fall, they become brown, and they start rotting down here. Just so they Bun, you get the shit. Sounds like you need the Bumpier to help. I do need some help, I dare say. But yeah, one of the reasons why it's not so safe up there, even on a day that is fairly dry, is because of this. And there's like quite a lot of it, right? So it's a little bit hard for me to clear lest I specifically try to bring a bag up with me, which I didn't that day. I just wanted to see how things were. So here's leaves. Here's all the leaves with so there's new ones and old ones. But for the most part, underneath here, so underneath these leaves, it's like full on dirt. So underneath here, we'll put like a layer of dirt. And this dirt here is why it's dangerous, because it's like quite slippery here, unless I can like clean out all of the leaves. So I went up to... Hello, Dashing Demon, hello. I'm just explaining the state of the ivy on my roof again. Adventures with ivy. So I was clearing out some of the ivy at the top here, and which is close to the side. But because this layer of leaves here is so thick, I like stepped cleanly off the roof. My foot like just went through this gap. So like this gap right here. So this is so if this is my neighbor's bed, and this is my roof. This is my roof here. There's like a gap of darkness right here between these structures, and somewhere down the bottom there's like a fence, but like not a very helpful fence. And yeah, so I didn't notice how close to the edge of the roof I had gotten until I just like I took a step and there was nothing to stand on. I took a step and there was nothing to stand on. And so when I so I carved like just like a hole here. And I was spared I think I was spared a sticky fate by the fact that the ivy was here. Like, if the ivy hadn't been here, I probably would have had a harder time of it. But, so if you can imagine, like, Bun, except, like this in the ivy. That's me. That's me falling off. Thank you for the gift sub to Jack. I am careful. I am in fact careful on the roof. I wear good shoes, and the ivy. It really did look like I'd been like eaten by the ivy just. But when I pushed myself up, I saw that there was just like a hole, a hole in the leaves. Anyway, fun adventures with Bun and Ivy. Hope you enjoyed my my interactive example. Anyway, as is my life, I'm pretty sure the day that I say, hi guys, I fell off the roof, finally. It'll be expected. Like a bun's being swallowed by the ivy. Like this, except more like this. Bun and the ivy. Bun swallowed by the ivy. Hello, Kiriri. Thank you so much. I'm drawing something else. I'm not drawing Bun and the ivy, but at the same time, hello. I am Bun. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'd like a print of this Bun to hang on my phone. Like this is finding with the houses on fire. I was just fun with one thing into the ivy. Ah, thank you for the bun drink water redeem. Anyway, me explaining the happenings of my life. I think that overall it's better. Undeniably, it still needs to be cleared. It still needs to be cleared, the ivy. But I will conquer the ivy, and I will make it do my bidding. And if it won't do my bidding, then I will destroy it. And that's how we do things here in in the world of Bun. I'll leave this on the screen so you can look at it if you want. I'm gonna take a screenshot and use that as my phone account. Your voice sounds better, by the way. Feeling better? Did I not feel well before? I get by. Thank you. Always sounding different degrees of frog. Anyway, what's been happening in the world lately, guys? Catch me up. Oh gosh. Ash. Going at it with the gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much! I hear that there's I see. Ash going off today. There's not even a train. It's just Ash. Ash is the train. Flowers everywhere. Thank you for planting more flowers in the garden. Oh, you know, I don't think that's meant to be colored. I think that's... Excuse me. Ash will follow forever. Thank you. Thank you very much, though. Actually... Was this just... Shadow? I think? Follow Bun, not me. While I don't read everything, and I generally don't think it's appropriate for me to respond to everything that happens within the server as if it's like a personal group chat, I do, you know, make an attempt to be present. I think it's interesting to see some of the antics that go on. So, yes, sir. I barely go in Discord. I don't even install it on PC. Sometimes that's a good thing. I mean, I also have moments where I just log off of Discord. Just seeing you every now and then is nice. It's more of a community thing rather than us focusing on you like streams. I would prefer that. I mean, like, I would like it if you guys would be able to just, like, hang, if you so wished, on the server, bearing in mind that many of you just come from different places and backgrounds. Meta, hello. How's it hanging with you? We are vibing, and Ivy trimming bun is over here in the corner, as you see. Group nap then in the Discord. That sounds fine. That sounds good. I've been very busy, so I haven't touched Discord a lot, but I will soon. Don't worry about it. I'm talking about it because some Discord thoughts popped up. Also the talk of the rants channel. We're having a place to do that. It's not a preference, I think. I think I established that it wouldn't be a preference of mine, and one of the reasons is, one, you know, I do mod the server, but I also like use it. Like I would use it if I was going to like chat you guys up about something, or I don't know, tell you off. Should the need ever arise? The need doesn't really arise, but and I understand that there's like a desire for that in a lot of places. You see it on like forums and a lot of other servers, I imagine. Not that I'm a part of any big servers. I love the cute little bun. Thank you. Bun appreciate. This is Ivy, Bun the Ivy Destroyer. Or Bun getting swallowed by the ivy. Either or. Perhaps both. Bun shoes. Thank you. I was just talking about how I like stepped off the roof and was saved by the ivy though. Bun makes amazing emotes. I don't know. What does this convey to you as an emotion? What's the emotion of this bun? We'll never know. Bun she is. Bun about to commit crimes, attending to the garden. You think I commit crimes with a pair of garden shears? That's pretty badass in like a scary way, a scary sort of way. The emotion is to rip and tear vines. Hello world, still alive. Okay, admittedly that is the emotion I do come into streams with, like, hello folks. Just been away for the past forever, but still alive, just letting you know. Actually, that is kind of why I'm here today. I debated about whether or not I should come on to stream when all I was going to do is just, you know, draw a thing. I'm just here chipping away at some of the to-dos I've left. Cute doom music. I still stand to my suggestion of bun gardening and bun gardening. Bun gardening. Bun looms. Bun looms darkly. So the joke is that there's an implied dark side to the bun gardening here. So things like gardening with people's people's remains, that sort of energy. You either tend to the garden or become the garden. Something like that, yes. But otherwise, I think that we're just here to vibe. Now imagine Bun threatening you by pinging your name in Discord and sending the Bun Shears emote. That's... I think that I would only threaten you guys if you really deserved it. Side eyes. Straight ban. Look. Look. Am I that scary to you in Discord? Am I that scary to you in general? It's okay to say yes, but if you do want to say yes, at least tell me what it is that's so frightening. You don't scare me, meta ... Mario, I mean... Getting some mixed responses here. For hums. You're good. I think it's okay to, like, say if you have concerns or think that I'm, like, too harsh on people or something. I can always explain my stance. I often think that it's not necessary to explain why I've said something to someone or I've, like, drawn a line somewhere. Do you want the truth or a lie? I mean, whatever you want to say. Everyone bun screaming. Reassuring responses. Hums. I think what scares me is that when we are doing dumb stuff, you come out of nowhere and so I run. In that sense, I feel a bit like I'm like the teacher here to ruin everyone's fun. Come out of the woodwork to be like, you guys are slacking. You guys are not doing your homework. You guys are, I don't know, other things that teachers might say. My teacher didn't give us homework. I do, I think I will be the first to admit that compared to a lot of people who enter into this sort of field, I take both myself and the things that I do like far too seriously. Like I get it. I get that. I do have some self-awareness, not that I think it'll change anything. But having people be mindful of you and taking your words and responses seriously has its good and bad points. As a streamer, if you come across behavior that you don't like or you don't feel comfortable with, I feel like it's quite good to be taken seriously though. I like to believe that the relationship between the Bunfy and I is one that isn't so fragile. However, I know that in a moment's notice you can cut that line. Not that I think it would happen, but it is scary just how fragile my connections are. This is relatable on a level not just relevant to streaming and the chat, of course. If you don't feel secure in your relationships, you just don't. Key, hello. Internet relationship is fragile. It's a tough one, for certain. Like, in a word, it does bother me to think that people would be afraid, but at the same time, I understand why they would be. I'm not gonna ask you guys to all just like be best friends with each other or anything. But when I talk about things like hopes of wanting community things to happen, it is kind of a symbiotic relationship. Easier said than done, but oh, hello? Finn? I'll just call you Finn. Howdy, partner. Can I get a yeehaw? Yeehaws! G'day. I respect the cowboy energy. Then welcome, Sam. Can we have a bun horror mode? How do I do a bun horror mode? Bun ye whores? Ye bun whore. Looking back a few months ago, I know now that many of my relationships, both online and not a week, and the time I committed myself to the self-imposed social isolation, none of the people who I would have thought would reach out didn't. Cowboy buns. It's really tough. I think that in this day and age as well, people really have a hard time looking after themselves. And so, even though it's really difficult, I hope that you won't give up on, like, those connections. Maybe people just had things going on. Cowboy bun bob. Cowboy bun bob? Thinks about it. I'm like genuinely not sure how I would feel about having a cowboy bun emote. I'm pretty far from cowboy, you know, in my daily presence. Cowboy bun bob. Thanks, Meta. Always doing us favors with the old content. Bun with a big iron? Why? Why do I need the big iron? What's going on? Yeehaws. Everyone just starts yeehawing. Thanks, Finn. Passing on the cowboy energy, I guess. Partner. Yeehaws. Loving the cowboy energy here. This bun makes us yeehaw. I mean, if it gives you joy, yeehaw as you please, guys. A funny lot. How did you all come together? Need this to be a little bit more. Yeah. I was just thinking that you're all such a funny bunch. I have thoughts about the bun streaming antics frequently. I also think, I guess I think often about how hard I should work or how far I should take it. Because and not to be super gloomy about it, but I think about quitting the VTuber scene or putting it down often. Hello, Goldie. Ash, thank you so much for the gift sub to Goldie. Here, adding to the garden again. Wow. Ash is going hard. Thank you very much, though. But I just have to show you a million garden pics later. Oh, thank you, Goldie. I drew this diagram of the ivy on my roof, and also a bun with shears. This is me clearing ivy on my rooftop. Don't go. Thank you for supporting me. My silly streaming antics. I mean, this is really peak bun content we've got here. We'll leave bun on. Farming. I love slice of life. Thanks, Sen. Thanks, Sen. I know you love slice of life. How are you doing, Sen? Oh, Ash, thank you for the gift sub to Sen. Going at it. So hard. So hardcore. Amazing. I mean, the fact that anyone would be willing to support me in my streaming journey is pretty wild. Now you are part of the garden too, Sen. Everyone's a flower here, yes. Thanks to you. Thank you very much. But yeah, since the weather has been a bit better, I feel like I might try and go up. Maybe I'll take a bag to clear away some of the leaves. And I guess I'll do my best to not like fall off the roof. Ash. Hello, Ciaris. Ash, please eat something good with that sub money. I think when I talk about things like that, it's never to like scare you guys into thinking, oh, that I'm bunners. Bun is going somewhere or Bun's unhappy or what have you. It's fine, I think. Please. Please, please. I will trust you to look after yourself and feed as is appropriate. But I appreciate the support. Oh, just kidding. Kidding. That's not the point. That's not the point. But thank you. I see. Well, I hope that there's still things that you can eat and enjoy. Nonetheless. Goldie, are you back from your trip? Must be. Thinks about a road trip. Oh, thank you for the bun stretch redeem, Jack. I will. And now I'm from. Thank you. Oh, Kuro 1/2. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hello, hello, hello. I am Story Buns or Shiratsuya Eru. I am. Sometimes I'll read stories and sometimes I'll draw a thing. Today I'm drawing a thing. Hope you had a good stream. Interesting sense of smell. Really pretty model, thank you. Here is also me. This is also me. I'm Bun with garden shears. But yes, mostly very, very vibing streams, growing grass, and the like. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Just, just hanging. Nothing much is happening. But, welcome and thank you. Oh, Ash, thank you for the gift sub to Kuro 1/2. Sen also going through a gardening arc. Wonderful. Everyone should join in the gardening. I know it's not possible for those who live in apartments or don't have the resources, but gardening is good. Sometimes you see like community initiatives to try and get people to garden. I remember in my old in my old town they used to have like boxes, raised beds where people could like plant stuff to share as a community. There'd be like flowers and some. The thing is also is that those boxes need some effort to maintain, so they would become unruly quite quickly. But the sentiment is a good one. Thank you for the kind words. Interested in growing an orange tree? You like oranges? I live in a place that is comparatively cold, in New Zealand, so I appreciate that citrus still grows here. I prefer tangerine. I'm not getting the shape quite right. Let's see. Lemon does smell nice. In fact, I love the smell of citrus. They can make orange juice. Wish you luck in your gardening adventures. Do any of you guys go to conventions? I doubt I'd ever be able to go to one at this rate, but I've always thought about the whole tabling affair. And I would only just do it for fun. I would never be able to do tabling. I was about to say tabling competitively because that's what it is, but you know, full-time merchandise making, shop running. You've never been to one? I've been to some before. I haven't tried with the world being the way it is. Yeah, I know that cons have been coming back into the circuit, like sort of this year, but I guess I'm still thinking about AX. I don't have a lot of thoughts about AX being a very good con. I've always thought about going one day, if only just to like see people, but it would really only be to see people. I would appreciate getting to meet people who enjoy my art. I think that's the thing that I like. The thing that I always like the most about tabling. And then I'd be able to make a little money from going. And this is, you know, coming from someone who draws mostly original things and doesn't produce a lot of fan art at any time ever. Oh, Type 2B! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, raiders! I am Bun. I am Story Bun. This is I am Bun. Today we're just drawing and chatting and vibing. Bun, what is your favorite place to get French fries? I almost never eat out, but I do like fries. I imagine. Oh, Ash, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the good sub to Type 2B. Gosh. Oh, thank you. A long-time admirer. That's very sweet of you. Amazing to think that I have admirers. But welcome. Just we're chilling. I think when it comes to fries or fast food in general, because I eat it so seldom, I'm not really that picky. I do like McDonald's though. Like as a general rule, I'm pretty warm about McDonald's. Yeah. Bun raves. Getting the chance to see Bun at a con would be cool. Well, gosh. It's a nice thought. I definitely would not be able to do such a thing on my own. Especially in the way that I did when I was a bit younger. I would just go along to a New Zealand-based convention, and it wasn't really so that I could make a lot of money. It was mostly so that I could go and have have a fun time. But the experience of meeting people who like my art or think it's cool, that sort of thing, I liked it. I also very rarely sat down. I'd always be like standing up and saying hello, this sort of thing. Oh, Dan, thank you. I feel like if we ever meet up with Bun, we should all dress really formal and head up at McDonald's with him. Okay, this is a funny thing, but I was talking about some Mafia-related business. Some Mafia-esque related business. In the process, I was going to design a bun mafia going. Yeah, that sort of thing. Mafia member bun. There's like the bun henchmen, people who have like really helped me in the creation or the managing of my stream or some assets. People I would consider to be henchmen, wearing suits, dressed up tidy. Bundlings. And yes, for the rest of the bundlings, a mask. Bun mask. Kind of a secret. It's kind of not a secret that I am working on such things. It is Bun Mother. You know, a funny thing about, and this is a reference to an exchange I had with my friend many years ago now, but in the Yakuza, the head of the Yakuza is called the Oyabun, the parent, and their underlings are called Kobun. And if you spell that out, it's Oya Bun. Oyabun. Oya Bun. That is me. I am the Oyabun. How did things become this way? But yeah, things in the process, I guess. Mafia bundlings. Oh, Arashi, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oya bun, and the bundlings, and the bun henchmen. Oh, how did this happen to us all? Oh, Jack, take care. Thanks for popping by. What is it? What is it you want to say, Ash? I see. Hmm? Oh, don't dig burrows in other people's chats. I'm flattered if there's folks out there who do come by to my streams, though. Grass growing streams as they are. Oh, Type 2B, thank you. Hope you had a good stream, and hope that you enjoy your dinner. You know, when I do go on Twitter, I get these like plugged posts of all these people doing fancy things in Live 2D, and it's really wild and amazing to see. But I also feel like I just can't keep up, and I don't know how to do those things. Like, even though I'm sort of going to be making a new or an updated look for my model, I don't think it's going to come with any like really fancy toggles or any like special movements. It's just going to move, hopefully at the right times. But I don't think I can do that personally. Maybe it would be a different story if I were like going to ask someone to make my model for me, or like make it move, do the rigging, if not the art. A few burrows won't hurt. And not only Live 2D, but also like VTube Studio. The models are capable of doing so many interesting things. So many like really, really cool things. I think it's probably enough, however, for me. Yeah, if my model is lively in the way that I need it to be. Perhaps, not the best, but still okay. I'd like to use a model that is expressive enough to convey what I need it to convey, to speak when I speak, which is always a good start. If you could add a special feature to your model, what would you add? Okay, so for my upcoming plans, there is going to be, well, not necessarily a feature, but it'll be varied in the way that it's built. But in terms of special features that I would add if I could, probably something that I could use with VBridger to make my face a little bit more wiggly, just a touch. But I think that it's fine for my model not to have like a lot of toggles or anything, because I don't have a stream deck or anything. I don't have I have a number of toggles for this model, just stuff like eyes and tears and evil face and mask and what have you. But I think it's more important to me that the face is just expressive. It expresses what I want it to when I need it to. It's definitely things that I would adjust about this one too. I'm still thinking. Speaking of mask, you don't have a channel point redeem for it. I don't. Well, no worries. It exists, but has hardly ever seen the light of day. Maybe I'll put it in sometime. Or is it just something you put on when you feel like it? I added it for fun. I think I envisioned that I would use it, that I would put it on at some point. I never have, because I think I enjoy having a mouth too much. I think I enjoy opening and closing my mouth. But ice cream gets its own redeem. Thinks about the ice cream in my freezer. I did buy some emergency ice cream to put there. Maybe we'll stick it in the channel points at some point, so that we can use it before I change models. Even though that won't be for a while. Oh, Newt, welcome back. How's it going? Finally caught another stream? You mean finally Bunner's streaming again? But no, g'day. Finally Bunner's streaming again. Ash, don't worry about it. I think it's fine for you not to worry about things like that. Just finished your last exam? Oh, that's so good. You're free. You're free until autumn. Less money for bad habits. What does that mean for you? Less money for bad habits? What else are you tempted to frivolously spend on? No, I don't like. Quiet day though. I think the weather is quite nice today, actually. Nice weather. It was raining. I see. In terms of things I should spend money on, I suppose there are a couple of things. But in general, probably fine. Probably fine for me to just plug away, as always. I think generally I will probably continue to be a bit spotty. There's a few things that I'd like to, I guess, sort out, organize, before I try to heft anything. Hello, Kuda Kudo. Hello, hello. Before I try to make a schedule. Which is not ideal, I have to admit. Not really what I want, but nonetheless, I appreciate the patience. Patience while I hack it. Unrelated shenanigans. Life is a thing that happens. I mean, yeah, this is very true. Believe it or not, I too have a life that needs to be lived at some points. Shocking, I know, but I think also some of the things that I'm going to go wrestle with, I don't really want to bring onto stream, at least not at the present time. So maybe at a later date. Chat about it at a later date. Quite a bit of shenanigans happen. I see. Indeed, please do catch me up on new things happening in the world while I'm taking up coffin real estate. Wake up from my sleep, and you guys share news with me. That would be good. Oh, Min, hello. Welcome. We are just vibing in the depths today. I think I will actually call it soon. Oh, Ash, thank you so much for the gift sub to me. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Also, I should probably put away the Grain Waves ASMR because I did not eat any for a while. Need to catch up on Katawa Shoujo. Aha, yes. Do you need to continue our Katawa Shoujo adventure? No worries. Let's your art is pretty as always, Bun. Thank you. Lovely to see you here. I'm gonna move back over to here as we as we tidy up, as we slowly wind it down. Ash going wild with the gift subs. Thank you so much, though. I do appreciate it, and I think that, you know, I don't want anyone to feel pressured into giving me that sort of support. So I do hope that you'll still have a lot for yourself to eat, food you want to eat, etc., etc. Just hope that you're taken care. I think that although I want to make schedules and promise more presents, it will continue to be difficult for at least the next week, I imagine. I have plenty of rice. Then you can have some of my curry. I always wish that I could be a bit more candid about, at the very least, my thoughts on the things that are going on, or whatever it is that has to be dealt with on the side. I think there's nothing wrong with people who can be open. I likewise think that there's nothing wrong with people who hold it in or don't want to say. Even though I usually end up being the latter, it's not really what I aspire to. I don't really enjoy it, I would say. And I often wish that I were just a more candid and more honest person. But thank you for taking the time to stream despite your busy. It's not busy, it's not a busy schedule. In fact, I just came on today to do a little bit of do work, and I want to go and photosynthesize for a while. I want to go and I don't know, feed my soul. Actually, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to lie down. But thank you for. Oh, Nakitsuki, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for 6 months. Wow. 6 months with the bun in the depths of wherever we are. Appreciate that you come along. I find it extremely distasteful to lie with the intent of deceit. It's a difficult one. I mean, I think the obvious answer to the question, is it ever okay to lie, is that you should always say, no, it's not okay to lie, but there's grey ground on that front. I think that as people grow up, or you have dealings with others, you find where that line is for yourself as well. Fun emotes are more important than food. Oh no! Please have enough money for food. But it's appreciated. Yes. Yeah, there are things that I'd like to share and talk about some more. I always think that now's not the time, or... Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Stan. Really want bun shears. We want bun shears. Bun going on adventures. Bun going on adventures. It's me stomping on the ivy. Stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp. Just a straight copy of that bun. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Oh, Michael, thank you. Oh, thank you, Ni, for watching the Katawa Shoujo playthrough. It's a wonderful game. I do think it's really very thoughtfully made. Thoughtfully made. Oh, the ivy again, yes. The ivy again. If you missed the update, I was just talking about how I almost fell off the roof by stepping off of it. Those eyes, which looks cute. That's so dangerous. I hope I don't look at you guys like that on stream. That would be a bit not the vibe I was going for. Oh no. I also, part of it also is that I'd like to impart more positive things, mayhaps. Like this is quite a selfish desire, but I would rather people come to my stream and be slightly uplifted rather than bogged down by anything I have to say or share. And that's like a very personal desire rather than like a standard that I hold for myself or anyone else. It's just what I would like of my streams and difficult to uphold. I feel like if you come to my streams, you've probably figured out that I'm the villain of the depths of the darkness, and in my heart I have the destruction of this ivy right here, you know? Like in my heart of hearts, I desire this ivy to be gone and deceased. I wish Bun would look at me like that. I mean, bunch your eyes. Can't we just coast on comfy? I mean, that's kind of it, right? We're just being comfortable. At the very least, I hope that people can be comfortable rather than feel more uncomfortable than some of you perhaps already are with my intimidating villain vibe and all. I don't think I have any slots for emotes. I think if I was going to put bun shears in the Discord server, I might have to like animate it. Might have to like wiggle it around. Bun shears emote, but it's just like, it's this. it's fun. Oh, I would love that. What's going on though? What's happening? What's happening in this image? Does it include the hand moving it? Oh, that's right. I should like remove the hand. I should remove the hand from moving the bun. You still waiting for bun boxing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that bun boxing has not made its debut on the server. Gosh. Let us crawl back to the main screen. And I will tuck myself away. I think the hand makes it more funny, but it would be hard to recognize in an emote format. It is true. I think I forgot that you could see my hand like moving the bun as I did that for a moment. Time to go back to sleep. I think for now this is enough progress. I will head back to it in a few ticks later perhaps. But let's see. I don't think I had any more updates to give you. on anything just yet. It'll just be sporadic appearances. Hopefully not sporadic, but most likely sporadic appearances. Oh, thank you for the bun time. Thank you for the bun time. Thank you for the many bun times. Good work today. Sorry, Min, you came in and I was like, well, I am done. I'm done here. But Ash, please hold still. Oh, Tsuki, thank you. Thanks for coming along. Good stream. Was it? Was it though? I feel like the bun versus Ivy thing could be like a saga of terrible drawings that I do in stream. Actually, just kidding. It already is, so I don't really have anything else to say on that front. I really wanted the bun rave emote, so the sub was worth it. I'm glad you enjoy the bun headbanging. Please headbang to your heart's content and bun time freely. But gosh, yes. I'm sorry for saying things like, oh, you know, ready to give up bun. Bun is always ready to give up. I think about quitting all the time. I think about quitting all the time. For the amount of work that I've put into doing things, I always think I'm ready to put it into a box and then go evaporate for a while. But I know that until I do some of the things I've been really wanting to do, that I can't let it go quite so easily. Stay tuned for next stream where Eru hopefully gets rid of more Ivy and not Urtus. I will do exactly that. I will either get rid of more Ivy or I will perhaps start to get rid of the carpet of leaves, which is its own source of danger. Try not to lose too hard to the Ivy. I won't lose. I'm not losing to the Ivy. I've got this. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. That is okay to think about, and we are here for you. Thank you. Well, I'm sure that given the state of the world, there are many people who take time out of their lives to try and be positive and energetic and give joy to others even when there's not a lot of joy in their own lives, that think about things like that as well. It's a very easy sentiment, I think, to sympathize with. I feel for anyone who has difficulties. But it's still, I think, worth it to come and say hello. Whether there's 20 of you, whether there's 5 of you. Just to say hello and keep working on things. But yeah, so Mafia bun to come. And we'll see about bun shears. If anyone wants to do some convenient photo edits for me, that would also be good. Oshi, thank you for coming. Good night to you as well. Thank you for the stream today, folks. Wish you a wonderful eve. Good night. Good night.